If you're thinking about moving to Chesapeake Beach, Maryland, watch this video because I'm going to give you some pros and cons about moving to that area. What's up, everybody? My name is Rob Schou. I'm a realtor down here in Southern Maryland, and the whole goal of this channel is help make your move to Southern Maryland so much easier. So if that's something you're going to do, use that contact information below, call me, text me, and I'll be happy to help any way that I possibly can. Now, Chesapeake Beach is an area that a lot of people are starting to check out because the home prices are still pretty low compared to other areas in the capital region. And if you're someone that's PCSing to Andrews Air Force Base, or you're just already living in the capital region, that DC, Montgomery County kind of area, and you're looking for more affordable options that still have a decent commute to DC, Chesapeake Beach probably is a place that you've seen so far. But there are pros and cons about moving to Chesapeake Beach, and let's start off with the cons. One of the biggest cons is you're still going to have traffic. Yes, you're not going to have as much traffic around Chesapeake Beach itself, but getting into DC, getting into your job, it's going to be trafficy. Now, if you're one of the fortunate ones that still can telework, maybe that's not that big of an issue. But if you're driving into DC every single day, or you're driving into even Baltimore or Annapolis, be prepared. You're still going to be fighting the same traffic you did when you're in that capital region. But at least when you get outside of that area and you get onto Route 4, closer to Chesapeake Beach, you're going to have less traffic than you normally would. Con number 2 is, while yes, Chesapeake Beach is more built up than other areas of Southern Maryland, you have more things to do, whether it be restaurants and even a casino, it's not as active as DC. It's not as active as Northern Virginia or as active as Annapolis. But the nice thing is you're close to all those places, so you can kind of retreat to the edge or to the country and be able to go into those areas when you want to instead of always being around it. And con number 3, especially if you're coming from a city, housing types can be an issue. Yes, there is plenty of single family homes around the Chesapeake Beach area, but there's not nearly as many townhomes or condos or apartments. And I think honestly, apartment wise, they're few and far between. So if you're someone that doesn't want a single family home, maybe you don't want to have the cost of upkeep or maintain a lawn, or you just don't want that type of living, then Chesapeake Beach may not be the best for you. So let's go ahead and jump into the pros. One of the biggest pros that I hear, and one of the reasons why I hear a lot of people choosing to move to Chesapeake Beach and the area surrounding it, is home prices. Now, they're not the cheapest in Southern Maryland, but compared to the capital region, they're significantly cheaper than a similar house in the capital region. Kind of combine that with not that bad of a commute compared to if you were to live in, other areas of Southern Maryland. Chesapeake Beach has become a really big popular place for people to look if they're trying to escape the congestion of the city, but still have a reasonable commute. Pro number 2 really only applies to people that have school-age children, but Chesapeake Beach has some of the highest ranked middle schools, elementary schools, and high schools in Calvert County. And that's saying something because Calvert County is regularly ranked in the top 5 school districts in Maryland, and Maryland is ranked pretty high compared to other states around the nation when it comes to schools as well. And pro number 3, I really like the fact that it's in Southern Maryland, but it's kind of close, or at least closer to everything. You have Chesapeake Beach itself where you can go walk on the beach, and other nature areas that you can go and explore. You can go up to Annapolis and downtown Annapolis and get some really good food or walk around and see the sights. You can go west and go out to DC and just catch everything that DC has to offer. And you can go even further north and go check out Baltimore, maybe catch an Orioles or a Ravens game. And these are all within an hour of your house. That's pretty unique for Southern Maryland. Where I am in Southern Maryland, down in Leonardtown, you're talking 2 hours to get to Baltimore most of the time. And that can really make it so you don't even go up there, because 2 hours up for a 4-hour football game and 2 hours back is a long day. So these are just a few pros and cons about moving to Chesapeake Beach. If you want to talk about more pros and cons that are really tailored towards what you're looking for Chesapeake Beach, use that contact information below. Call me, text me, and I'd be happy to help any way that I possibly can.